Hello, everybody. This is Apba Brian bringing to you Game 4 of the 1930s. This is the 1932 Yankees at the 1934 Detroit Tigers from Tiger Stadium in Detroit. I think it was called Briggs Field in 1932. Pitching today for the Yankees is Lefty Gomez, a grade B pitcher with a Y modifier. He's opposed by Schoolboy Rowe, also a grade B pitcher, X and Z modifiers. Here's your starting line. Earl Coombs will lead off and play center field. Joe Sewell at third base. Babe Ruth is in left field. Lou Gehrig first base. Tony Lazzeri at second. Bill Dickey catching. Ben Chapman in the right field regions. And Frankie the Crow Crosetti at shortstop. Gomez is pitching for the Detroit Tigers. Pete Fox in right field. Mickey Cochran catching. Goose Goslin in left field. Charlie Gehringer, second base. Billy Rogel, the shortstop. Hank Greenberg, first base. Marv Owen at third base. JoJo White in center field, and Schoolboy Rowe on the mound. We're ready to begin. We're using basic Apba, and I am using the 2011 Apba book. That's this book here. I like it because it's smaller than the modern book. A little more color to it, also easier to read. All right. And for the first time, I'm using single score. You've seen that on Sportsman Z's channel as he does Stratomatic Card and Dice Baseball. A great channel. You should watch that one often. I do. And enjoy his NFL picks, enjoy his summaries of White Sox baseball and general sports commentary, Sportsman Z. So, the reason I'm using this single score is I think it will help me make it apparent at any point in the video what the situation is, the score, who's on base. That's kept on this side here. And I'll probably make mistakes, but if you're afraid of making mistakes, you don't try things. We're just here to have enjoyable visualization of a Major League Baseball game from the 1930s, two great teams. Now we're ready to begin. Earl Coombs steps into the box. The Colonel against Schoolboy Rowe. Here's the first pitch of the game. 64 is a base on balls. Coombs takes first. So mark it here. That's Coombs on first base. Also keep score by hand, of course. Joe Sewell, tough hombre to strike out. He showed up on the 1920 Cleveland Indians after the beating of Ray Chapman and the tragic passing of the Cleveland shortstop. Sewell now at this point in his career is long into his career, and as I said, a very tough man to strike out. Here's the pitch. 22 is a single to right field. Coombs goes to third, and the Yankees are off to a hot start, first and third. Nobody out, and Ruth and Gehrig scheduled to come to bat. Babe Ruth is late in his career, but still hitting .341 over the 32 season with 41 home runs. And by now he is a national icon, beloved. Here's the pitch. 51 is an 8. Against the B pitcher, that's going to be a base hit to right. One runner scores, the other to third. And this runner is out at third. Sewell is not a slow runner. So, first and third, again. RBI for Babe Ruth. Coombs scores. 1-0 Yankees. Still nobody out, and Lou Gehrig coming to the plate. Schoolboy Rowe is a 24-game winner, but Murderer's Row can get to anybody on a given day. First and third. Here's the pitch to Lou Gehrig. 35, 9. Single over short. One runner scores, the other goes to second. 3 straight singles by Murderer's Row. 2 runs now across, 2-0. He's running third scores. Now there's first and second, Tony Lazzeri. Push him up, Tony Lazzeri. 46 is a swing and a miss, strike three. First out recorded by the Tigers, and uproar from the crowd finally getting their first out. One down. Here is Bill Dickey, the catcher. 55 is trouble. 7 against the B pitcher. First and second is a single to left field. One runner scores. Let me see if Gehrig is not slow. And the other runner goes to third. So first and third, another score and another hit. 4 hits in the inning for the Yankees. Ruth scored that run. Gehrig went to third. Dickey is at first with an RBI. 3-0 Box Bombers. Here's Ben Chapman. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Runner tags up at third. He will score. Gehrig crosses the plate. Sacrifice to center. RBI for Chapman. 4-0 New York. 8th place hitter Frankie Crosetti. And on first, 2 outs, here's the pitch. 26 is a ground ball to second base. Charlie Gehringer scoops and throws to first. 3 outs. 4-0 Yankees after 1. I ran a practice game before playing this game between the same two teams just to practice using single score scoreboard. And the Yankees won that game 3-0 over the Tigers. They've already got 4 here. Pete Fox steps into the box. Gets started for the Detroit Tigers. 12 is a ground ball to second base. 1 down. So, yeah, 1 out. And here is Mickey Cochran, the catcher and player manager of the Detroit Tigers. 63 to Cochran is a fly ball to center field. 2 away as Earl Coombs makes that play. That brings us up to the Goose Goslin. Plays on a couple of these 1930 teams, and if they play each other, we'll roll, see who gets to use him. And he does not. I don't like to play same person on 2 teams, same game. 1-1 is a hit column roll for the Goose, and we'll get to see him flap his arms as he runs around the base, but not at full speed, because that's a ball that might be, it could be, it is out of here, a home run by Goose Goslin. First hit for the Tigers. And it goes the distance, 4-1 Yankees. Charlie Gehringer, 356 hitter in 1934. 16 is a ground ball to shortstop. That's the 3rd out. So we forgot to mark that 2nd out. Now the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 2nd. It's the Yankees 4 and the Tigers nothing. Vernon Lefty Gomez leads off for the Yankees. He was also a 24-game winner for the New York Yankees, just like Schoolboy Rowe in 34. 6-6 roll, that's a hit column roll for the pitcher Gomez. And 16 is going to be a single, leadoff single by the pitcher. Put him on first. 5th hit for the Yankees. Average speed at first base, Earl Coombs. Coombs walked to lead off the game. 2-2 roll, that's a base hit, single to right. Gomez goes to second. No Watson, another Yankee threat brewing. Joe Sewell. 3-3 roll, that's going to be a hit column roll for Joe Sewell. 46 is a double to left center field. Both runners will score unless Coombs is slow, and he is not. And it is 6-0 New York. Timeout. All right, the Tigers are going to make a pitching change. They're going to lift Schoolboy Rowe and bring in General Crowder. He is a grade D pitcher with a Y modifier. He has to face Babe Ruth. Left on left, so he'll be a grade C pitcher pitching to Ruth. In this instance, we've got runners, just one runner on base, runner at second. I think last time I said the score, I said 6-0. It's 6-1 Yankees. All right, here's the Babe. Singled and drove in a run his first at bat. 6-6 rolls a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a 2-run home run for Babe Ruth. And it is 8-0 New York. Might as well be 8-0. It's 8-1. All right. Those 8 runs have greatly overshadowed the one by Detroit. Lou Gehrig. Nobody's on base. 1-2 is a roller to second base. Gehrig is retired, first out of the inning. Here's Tony Lazzeri. 16 is a 28. Ground out to shortstop. 2 outs. Catcher Bill Dickey. 26 is a fly out to the right fielder, Pete Fox. 3 outs for the Yankees, but they score 4 more times. They've had 4 in each frame. 8-1 New York. Okay, shortstop Billy Rogel leads off for the Tigers. 4-6 is a ground ball back to lefty Gomez. Throws to Gehrig at first, and there is 1 out. Hank Greenberg, 6'4" first baseman, swings the bat from the right side. He was the first major leaguer to volunteer for service after Pearl Harbor. Here's the pitch to Greenberg from Gomez. 55 is a base hit for Hank Greenberg. Second hit for the Tigers. Greenberg's at first. He is at average speed. Third baseman Marv Owen. 317 hitter in 1934. 25 is a 8 against a B with a runner on first. That's going to be a ground ball to third base. The third baseman, Joe Sewell, throws to Gehrig. Greenberg goes to second. 2 outs. JoJo White, the center fielder. Sometimes JoJo White was a leadoff hitter, not as much as Fox. Here's the pitch to White. 4-2 is a 14 base on ball. Walk to JoJo White. That brings up the pitcher. So Gomez, using his brains, would rather pitch to the pitcher. Alvin Crowder. All right, here we go with the pitch to Alvin Crowder. 35 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the Tigers' second. We go to the third, 8-1 New York. Outfielder Ben Chapman leads off the Yankee third. He's not one of my favorite characters in Yankees. He was a very good ball player. Excellent for the early 30s Yankees. After Huggins retired, they fell to third place, but he helped them back with his good hitting. He's normally a 300 hitter, base stealing. 32, he stored 38 bases. So he was a good player for the Yankees and helped them back to the championship when they had older stars and they had a new manager, Joe McCarthy. But character-wise, you can see him. He is the manager of the Phillies in the movie 2042 about Jackie Robinson. He virulently opposed Jackie Robinson's being included in the major leagues and was fired the next year, both for a poor record and both for opposing Robinson's coming into the major leagues. But here's Chapman. Here's a pitch from Crowder to Chapman. 43 is a ground ball back to Alvin Crowder. He's got it, throws the first. Chapman's retired for the first out. Frank Crosetti. There should be nobody on base. I told you I'd make mistakes, but here we go. 51 is a 9. That's a base hit off Crowder. Cosetti's at first, average speed, and Lefty Gomez comes to the plate. He singled his first time up. He's 1-for-1. 4-3 is a ground ball. And let's see, 43 is a 29. And that is grounded out to the pitcher, or Y. The Carter has a Y, it's a strikeout. 2 outs with a man on first. Top of the order in Earl Coombs. '53 is a 17. Fielding column 1 for Detroit. That's a single to right. But the runner is thrown out trying to go to third. So another hit for the Yankees. But the third, oops, I hit the wrong thing. Third out. Yankees don't score in the third. Tigers on the bottom of the third will start at the top of the order. There's 7 runs down on the scoreboard, 7 hits down to the Yankees as well. Pete Fox leads off. Here's the pitch to Fox. 35 is a base on balls. Fast runner at first. Mickey Cochran, the catcher. Base hit for Cochran. Single to right field, and Fox will round second and go to third. Tigers need base runners. Here is the third place hitter, Goose Goslin. Nobody out. 2 on. Here's the pitch to the Goose. And that's a good roll. 55 is a 8 against a B pitcher. Single to right. 1 runner scores. And the other one, Cochran goes to third unless he's slow. He is not. First and third. And runner scores, so it is now 8-2. And so that's actually the 4th hit for the Tigers, and Charlie Gehringer comes to the bat, Tigers second baseman. 53 is a 19. Yankees are fielding column 2, and that's an error by the third baseman, Joe Sewell. That brings up the shortstop, Billy Rogel, 296 hitter for Detroit. And 35 is a 39. Fielding column 2, runner on, let's see, third out. Catcher to third, double steal fails. The other runner goes to second. So now there's a man at second. That's the first out. 65 is a 35. Foul out to the third baseman, or W walk. Gomez does not have a W. So Rosel's out. That's 2 outs, and that brings up Hank Greenberg, Tigers' best hitter, 339, 26 homers, 139 RBIs. 54 is a fly out to right field, caught by Ben Chapman. 3 outs in the bottom of the third. It's still 8-2, New York. Joe Sewell leads off for the Yankees, still singing from the error he made. Here's the pitch from Alan Crowder. 21 is a fly ball to left field. Tiger left fielder is the Goose Goslin. He makes the grab, 1 away. Babe Ruth. Ruth has singled and homered and driven in 3 runs. 23 is a 26. Ground out to second base. Play made by Gehringer, 2 outs. And that brings up Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse. 61 is a base on balls. Gary takes first with 2 outs. Tony Lazzari. 21 is a fly out to the left fielder, Goose Goslin. 3 outs. Yankees don't score in the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees 8 and the Tigers 2. Marv Owen leads off for the Tigers, 317 hitter. 43 is a ground ball back to lefty Gomez. Throw to first. 1 away. JoJo White, speedy outfielder. 43 is a ground ball back to Gomez as well. 2 outs. Now the pitcher, Alvin Crowder. 13 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. After 4, 8-2 Yankees. Catcher Bill Dickey leads off the top of the 5th inning for New York. They have 8 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. I just dropped a dice on the 4. .36 to Bill Dickey is a 33, a pop out, or wide, that's a strikeout. Crowder has the strikeout modifier, so 1 down. Crowder U-turns Bill Dickey. Ben Chapman comes to bat. 61 is a 40 foul ball. Strike 1. 13 base on balls. Chapman has speed at first base. Frankie Crosetti. 6-1 margin in the ball game pretty much takes out the running game. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. Lefty Gomez. 21 is another strikeout. And Alvin Crowder is working credibly in relief. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 8-2 Yankees. Pete Fox, top of the order for Detroit. 16, 28 is a ground ball to shortstop. Frankie Crosetti to Lou Gehrig. 1 away. Mickey Cochran. 25 is a ground out to second base. 2 outs. Lazzari makes that play for the Yankees. And that's now Goose Goslin's turn to hit. Tigers looking for base runners. 1-1 roll. Hit column roll for Goose Goslin. Here's a base runner. 1-1 is a drive. It might be. It could be. It is Goose Goslin's second home run of the day. He is 3 for 3. And that hit makes it the score 8-3. Detroit's now 5 runs behind. Here's Charlie Gehringer. 1-6 is a ground out to Crosetti at short. That ends the Tigers' half of the 5th inning, but they score a run on Goose Goslin's home run. We go to the 6th. 8-3 New York. Earl Coombs has been on base all 3 times. 2 singles and a base on ball. He has scored 2 runs. 23. 26 is a ground ball to Charlie Gehringer at second. Those to Greenberg at first, and Coombs is retired for the first time. 1 out. Joe Sewell. 23 is a ground ball to Gehringer. 2 outs. Here's the Babe. Ruth has gone deep. He is 2 for 3. 44 is a base hit for the Babe. 10th Yankee hit. Ruth is at first, average speed. Lou Gehrig. 3-6 is a base on balls. First and second. Tony Lazzari. 25 is a 8 against a D pitcher. That's going to be a base hit. Over shortstop, let's see, Ruth will score, and Gary goes to third. RBI for Tony Lazzari, 11th hit for the Yankees, and the 9th run. First and third. Lazzari is fast at first. Bill Dickey's the batter. He is 1 for 3. 61 is a ground ball to second base. Garinger goes the short way to retire the easier one at second base. Go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's New York 9 and Detroit 3. Billy Rosell leads off for the Tigers. 45 is a base on balls. So we got 1 on first. Rosell has average speed. Hank Greenberg. There's a deep drive to left center field. It is off the wall. Greenberg will get a triple and an RBI. Driving in Rosell. Second hit for Greenberg. He's 2 for 3. 9-4. Greenberg's on third. Marvone. 52 is a 52 is a 27. Fielding column 2. Ground ball to third. Runner's out at first, and the runner at third holds. First out. Yankees are playing the infield deep, normal depth. JoJo White's the batter. He's 8th in the lineup. JoJo White will get an intentional pass. And that's going to force the Tigers' hand. Alvin Crowder has not been pitching bad. But he's not going to hit. Timeout. Elon Chief Hoxett is warming up in the bullpen for Detroit, and G. Walker will come in to hit. We've got runners on first and third, 1 down. Yankees are playing the infield at double play depth. Here's a pitch to G. Walker. 55 is an 8 against a B pitcher. That's a base hit to right field. Greenberg scores. White goes to third. And Walker delivers with an RBI single of the pinch hit variety. 9-5. Pete Fox, still only 1 out. First and third still. 12 is that roller that's going to be a double play. Let's see, that was hit to shortstop, so we'll go 6-4-3 double play. Tigers get 2, and they're within 4 runs. We go to the top of the 7th, Yankees 9, Tigers 5. For the Yankees 7th, Ben Chapman, Frankie Crosetti, and possibly a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Chief Hoxett is on the mound for Detroit. He is a grade C pitcher, Y modifier. Here's the pitch to Ben Chapman. Bases are clear. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3 for Chapman. 1 away. Here's the Frankie Crosetti. 46 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And here is a pitch hitter. Merle Hogue. 31 is an 8 against a C pitcher. That's going to be a base hit. Single to left center field. 12th hit for the Yankees. And that brings up Danny McFadden. Not McFadden. He's going to be the next pitcher. So let's take out Hogue. Earl Coombs. 62 is a 26, and that's going to be a ground out to second base. Goes the short way to second to the shortstop, 4-6. It's 3 outs in the 7th inning. Yankees don't score. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 9-5 New York. Deacon Danny McFadden comes out to pitch for the Yankees. He's a grade D Z pitcher, and Mickey Cochran leads off for the Detroit Tigers, down by 4 runs. 31 to Cochran is a base hit for Mickey. He's 2 for 4. Average speed at first. Goose Goslins had a banner day, 3 for 3, 2 homers and 3 RBIs. 53 is a 17. Fielding column 2. Fly out to the right fielder, Ben Chapman. Runner holds at first, 1 away. Charlie Gehringer. 52 is a 27 in this fielding column 2. Ground out to shortstop. The runner goes to second. 6-3. 2 outs. Rogel. Cochran at second. 55 is a 8. Single over second. Runner scores. And the Tigers have closed the gap to 9-6. Here's Hank Greenberg. 14 is a fly out to left field, Babe Ruth with the catch. We go to the 8th, 9-6 New York. All right, 2, 3, and 4 will be batting for the Yankees in the 8th inning. Joe Sewell, who is 2 for 4, singled and doubled. 26 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Pete Fox. Here's the Bambino, 3-4-4. 3-5 is a 9. That's going to be gets a C pitcher, a pop fly to third base. 2 outs. Forgot to mark that first out. Here's Lou Gehrig. '23 is a 26. Ground out to third base. That takes care of the Yankees in the 8th inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-6 New York. Slowly but surely, the Detroit Tigers have clubbed back into this ball game. Down by 3 runs, Marv Owen leads off for Detroit. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Owen. And 13 is a double for Marv Owen. Timeout. Manager Joe McCarthy is going to go to the bullpen and bring in Herb Pennock, grade D Z pitcher, to pitch to White. He'll be a grade C pitching for 1 batter only to JoJo White. Here's the pitch. Let's see. Yeah, it should be right around second. 24 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Tigers set up a pitch hitter, catcher Ray Hayward to bat for Hogsett. He's a right-handed batter, 293 hitter in 1934. 61 is a 12 with a runner at second base. A strikeout. 2 outs, top of the order, and Pete Fox. '25 is a 10 off of Pennock, who's a D. That's an infield hit, a single. Runner goes to third. First and third, Detroit. Tying run will come to the plate. It's been a slow, steady comeback for the Tigers. Mickey Cochran, the player manager, swings the bat from the left side against the left-handed Herb Pennock. 32 is a 26. And that is going to be a ground ball to second base. 4-6 the short way. That's the end of the 8th inning. Tigers don't score. We go to the top of the 9th, 9-6, New York. To pitch the 9th inning for Detroit, Firpo Marbury comes on. He is a grade C YZ pitcher, and he has Tony Lazzeri as his first challenge. Yankees are up by 3. 1-2 is a 25. Hit on the ground to Charlie Gehringer. Lazzeri is the first out. 1 down. Bill Dickey. 16 is a 28. Ground ball to shortstop. 2 outs. Ben Chapman. Chapman is about the only Yankee who hasn't got a hit today. He is 0 for 2. Does have a sacrifice fly and a walk. 62 is a 26. Ground out to second base. 3 up and 3 down for the Bronx Bombers in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees have a 3-run lead to defend. They'll try to defend that lead with Herb Pennock, DZ pitcher. Goose Goslin leads off for Detroit, down by 3. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Earl Coombs moves to his left, picks it out of the sky. 1 down. Goslin is 3 for 5. He did all he could for the Tigers today. 2 homers and a single. Here is Charlie Gehringer. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. One last chance for the Tigers. Billy Rogel. Rogel is 1 for 3 on the day. He has a walk and an RBI. 12 is a 25. This could do it. Ground ball to second base. Tony Lazzeri throws to Lou Gehrig, and that's it. The final score, the New York Yankees 9, Detroit Tigers 6. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Babe Ruth's 1932 Yankees come out on top in their first game in the 1930s. Unlike the 38 Yankees, they lost their first game, but the 32 Yankees come out on top. 9 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. The Tigers had 6 runs on 10 hits and no errors. Lefty Gomez is the winning pitcher, and Schoolboy Rowe was brutalized. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 7 runs. He takes the loss. Home runs in the game. First for the home team, Detroit Tigers. Goose Goslin hit 2 out. And for the Yankees, Babe Ruth went deep. Today's star of the game is the Bambino, Babe Ruth. 3 for 5, home run and 3 RBIs. Hope you enjoyed this contest. Hit the subscription button if you do not already subscribe. And the like button always helps. Push it up YouTube's algorithm, and your comments are welcome as well. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and God bless.